So Ken, I looked at your clipboard while you were in the bathroom.
You looked at my clipboard.
I looked at your clipboard. We've got 2 live auctions and 2 giveaways yet remaining.
Wow.
Well, we better hurry.
Yeah, let's set up a giveaway right now.
All right, what's the next giveaway? This outfit.
Oh, hey, cool.
The literal clothes off your back?
Wow.
As a matter of fact, you can have it. Alex, please. Would you mind?
I don't think you want this one.
Well, it will be dry clean before we send it. Now, you get your choice between the stylish complementary colors. Actually, this should be orange if it was real complementary color. Or the blue on blue, which is also very stylish.
Will I have to pick one?
Well, yes, they don't get both. I mean,
which stank do you prefer?
they will be dry cleaned, but won't they?
Are you dry cleaning them?
Oh no, they won't be dry cleaned. Oh, you get our DNA,
Oh,
so you can actually clone us. So whichever one you would like is
Gross.
And away we go. Ken has pissed in his clothes. No, he hasn't.
Don't read the chat.
Oh, sorry. Hey! Ew! Can you get our DNA, Stacy? I want to clone Alex.
So there's 5 Thunderbirds.
Okay.
Yes?
Right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And some number of cents. Help me out here.
There's 2 costumes. Or are you
Oh, yes. Okay, 5 Thunderbirds. And,
Takes
There's 2, but
the
you only
washing
get what,
machine takes
5.21?
25-cent coins.
86 for the Thunderbirds 2086 sequel.
ew, no.
Do we burn the other one?
No, I think we should keep with our like $9.25 because it's $9.25 right now.
All right.
Sure. Okay.
And I'm trying to strike that pose. There we go. What is he doing?
Voguing?
I think he's trying to salute, but he's a puppet.
I was going for a lower impact giveaway, but
A lower impact?
yeah. So if it's a lower dollar amount, more people are encouraged to do it.
I see. So the difference between $5 and $9.25 is $4.25, or the cost of a single cheeseburger.
Correct.
So people are sitting there going, I really like that costume, but I could have a cheeseburger instead of having that.
Yes.
Which will be gone in 24 hours. Where's this costume?
Well,
As a
you can
cheeseburger
get
aficionado
almost 2
yourself.
entries at the $5 level, then they can.
Ah,
at
so
the
they can
$9.
double their. I see. Okay, it's all algorithms. Okay. In that case, I don't know what I would do.
Well, I think.
I would vote $5 and an amount of cents.
What year did Thunderbirds
Oh.
premiere?
65, I believe.
565.
Seems great.
There we go. Okay, 565. That means you all have to bid twice, or
Wait, what?
whatever it is.
I want everyone.
Half an hour. No, we got to be less than that because.
Well, yeah.
45 seconds.
Great.
Half an hour is fine. Thank you.
All right, half
Yeah.
an hour. Good.
Okay.
All right. So, okay. So this is very special.
Don't talk to me about the Mysterions. Lord Manny Manny.
You started this war of nerves. I mean, to be fair, they really did.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, we went to what? We went to the moon. They're like, hi. They're like, enemies. Boom. They're like, wow, that was a bust move.
That was a bust.
Well,
yeah.
now we're going to take over your minds
And-
with projections.
So Ken, hi. What are you working on these days?
These days, well, as a matter of fact, I am working on a wonderful project with the marvelous Margaret Atwood. So here's the genesis of this project. Oh my gosh. Last year, for Canada's 150th birthday, the sesquicentennial, isn't that a great word? The Globe and Mail, our national newspaper, commissioned a bunch of Canadian writers to write about a period in Canadian history which was of interest to them. Margaret, who is a great aficionado of Canadian history writ large, decided to write about the Canadian comics industry. Most people have no idea that we actually had a Canadian comics industry. So in 1941, the government passed something called the War Exchange Conservation Act. And what this did was embargo certain unnecessary goods from the United States, including periodicals, which included comic books. So overnight, no comic books. So 4 little companies sprang up, almost literally overnight, one in Vancouver, 2 in Toronto, 1 in Montreal, and started publishing comic books, and they did very well, relatively speaking. So Margaret wrote about a fictional comics company called Canoodle Comics, and it's about the cast of characters is a young author illustrator named Alain, and he has always just wanted to, make his own stories, make comics, but he also wants to contribute somehow to the war effort. He has bad eyes and asthma and so on. So back in the day, we have to understand that back in the day, people lived during what was known as total war. And that meant that everyone, everywhere, was committed somehow to the war effort. So if you weren't in uniform, it was, you were expected to be doing something for your community, for, somehow supporting this righteous effort. So he wanted to contribute, and he had 2 older brothers who were in the service. So he thought that by creating a character, a superhero character, who would boost morale and galvanize people's enthusiasm for the war effort, and maybe sell more war bonds and so on, he would make a contribution. So anyway, 1945, VE Day, May, the war ends in Europe. The war in Europe is over, and that's right, V for victory. And everyone is just over the moon because this ghastly conflict is nearing its conclusion. So everybody's delighted except Alain, because he knows that now the war's over, the embargo will come off, American comics will flood in. By the way, the Canadian comics, they had difficulty finding paper and ink, so they were printed in black and white. They had color covers with black and white interiors. They became known as the Canadian Whites. So, and sure enough, within a year and a half of the embargo coming off, all those companies disappeared. They were all wiped out. So it was Wonder Woman and Captain America and Superman and so on. So that was the end of the comics in Canada for decades until they started coming back in the early to mid-70s. So Margaret wrote this lovely bittersweet story about this fictitious comics company on the day when they transitioned from publishing comics to getting into advertising, which is going to be the next big thing, because of course the reward for Canadians surviving the Depression and the war was conspicuous consumption. And there was going to be lots of stuff for people to buy, and they would need advertising. So he was going to go from drawing superheroes to drawing washing machines. So you can imagine how he felt. So I got the nod to do the illustration because my dear friend, Dr. Gillian Grove, who's actually from Victoria, her partner is Brian G., who is the art director, and he said to Gillian, who should I get to illustrate Margaret's story? And she said, and I'm eternally grateful for this, why, Ken Steacy, of course. I thought, yes. So I did the illustration.
A Canadian comics illustrator makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's not, well, actually there's a lot more, but no. So it would have just, that would have been it, and that would have been a just shoot me now moment right there, because, it was just a lovely story, and Margaret is a magnificent writer. And but the story got its hooks in me. It just, a story like that, which is so character-driven, it's like when you walk out of a theater and you're sad because you think, I want to know more. I want to go home with them. I want to know what happens next, and I want to know what happens before. So I pitched the idea of expanding the story, and Margaret was intrigued and said, "What do you have in mind?" And I wrote a synopsis, and she said, "Yeah, let's do this." She suggested pitching it to Dark Horse Comics. To our wonderful editor, Daniel Chabon, who had been the editor on Angel Catbird, the fabulous miniseries she did with Johnny Christmas. And he loved it. And so 2 issues are out now, and the third... Oh, it's a secret. I'm not going to tell you. It's called... Oops. It's called War Bears.
Yay!
So the issues 1 and 2 are out now. Issue 3 will be a little late, but it's worth the wait. Honest to goodness. What was I going to say? So this lot includes
Issues 1 and 2 of Warbears.
and issue 3 when it comes out, which should be in a few weeks. So I'll send you a copy of that as well. But it also includes. So these are prints of the covers without all the type and stuff.
Of issue 1 and 2.
And 3.
And 3. Oh, cool. Very nice.
Okay.
That's super cool.
So you get these and this. And there's something else in here. Let's see now. What do I got here? Just something else. Had lots of help from a wonderful gentleman named Ivan Kochmarek, who published this great book. It's a price guide to, War Exchange Conservation Act comics, which I did the cover to, coincidentally. So this is part of the lot as well. But the coolest thing of all, thank you. Cheers.
But the coolest thing of all, he
Godfrey,
continued.
Dramatic pause.
Godfrey Daniel, someone spiked my milk. The coolest thing of all is when it was published. This is the Globe Art section. So there's a little
Oh
headline.
my God! Sorry,
He's can lit.
his can lit, still lit.
Love it. Love it.
I know, isn't that adorable? Before they printed, they had to do proofs. So what this is this is an actual proof
Oh
from the Globe
wow!
and Mail. So that's the original Ursanet story. This is not the logo they used. So this is like one of a kind.
Wow!
And the really cool thing is you'll notice it up here. It is signed by Margaret Atwood.
Oh,
Really?
Yep. So Margaret signed 2 of these. We auctioned one off last year, and it did very well. Thank you very much. So the proof, the prints, the comics, and there might be something else, but we'll see how the bidding goes.
all right. So
Okay.
the Warbears lot.
Oh, by the way, Warbears will also, once the 3 issues are out, it will also be anthologized, which will be out in the spring.
So it's issues 1, 2, and later 3 of Warbears. Prints of the cover of issues 1, 2, and 3.
Hand it over.
The War Era Comics price guide, and a proof from the Globe and Mail of the layout of the thing, signed by Margaret Atwood,
Holy moly.
and also signed by Ken.
Oh,
And
that's
you
extra.
can let us know. You can let us know if you want that.
And also the
Personalized.
article as well, right?
Oh, yes,
There's the
that-
proof and then the article, the actual article.
Yes.
That's the story. That's exactly what it looked like in the Globe Mail. But like I said, they pull out press proofs first
Yeah.
to just get the ink density. And stuff.
Cool.
And so,
And there may be more. So
Let us-
start the bidding at
open the bidding.
50 billion quadlus.
Someone was a little early on there, and that's probably my fault.
Okay, we're right at $2,048.
So, the Powerful 2 with $2,048.
I'm sensing a trend here.
Hashtag Team 2 from
Yeah.
the Powerful 2.
Their
That's
bids
a
are
good
all
start.
only in the
This
power
will
of
all
two.
be reflected
And
on the
their
overlay shortly.
First bid, they come out of the gate with.
Yeah, the Powerful 2 has just been opening very strongly with $2,048. Just they're planting a flag on that number, and by goodness.
What? 2069.
Oh, Haven Jund with 2069, who says, "Ooh, what's this?"
So you're gonna do a Mylar cover for that anthology?
Yes. Just for you.
Thank you.
2069, the current leading bid from Haven Jund. Or
Yeah, they set a
Jund.
strong minimum bid on all Kent Stacy.
I'd like that. 2048. Yeah.
The
that's-
Powerful
great
2
year.
refuses to let anything go for less than $2,048. And you know what? I'm okay
Kill
with
this
it.
man with bids.
Because we're here to raise money. That's the whole point. 24.68
Whoa.
and 10 cents from Mr. Horrible.
Nice team order bid.
Yes. Well, what are you thinking, Ken? I don't know what else you have in that. I don't know what else you have in that fantastical Tyvek envelope.
Still be under breath.
But
Where are we at?
we're at $2,468.
If we can hit 2,500, I'll may throw something else in. But I don't know. I'm kind of, I'm kind of bored.
I think that's
now.
doing it.
Oh, there it is.
There we did.
Oh well, in that case.
Haven Jund with $2,500.
Okay. May I have the prints back? Actually, yeah. Can I get the prints back, please?
The cover prints, the three
Yeah, the
cover prints.
Okay.
Okay. Ooh.
Ken's very excited. He's got
I am very
plans.
excited.
We had them so beautifully arranged over on Kevin.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Thanks, Ashley. Okay, so the covers. The covers were done in black and white, and then this part was digitally colored, and this part down here is an actual painting, which I then put together because I wanted to dissociate the actual comic, okay, from the ongoing action. So in the comic, I'm sorry, Ashley, can I get the comics, please?
What's your mic there?
Oh. Try not to do that. Thank you. So, the way this works is...
25.85.52 from Thinks Too Much, the current leading bid. Can't continue.
Okay, so, the comic, the entire thing was painted. It's all painted in watercolor. All the originals are watercolors.
Wow.
Except in a couple places. One is where Al has a nightmare. And each one of his nightmares informs the next Ursinet story that he produces. So these I also digitally colored because I wanted that really, I dream in color. That's what my dreams look like.
Haven Jund with 25.91.
Cool. So there's that. And then the actual Ursinet stories that he draws, we wanted to make them look as much as possible like what the comics would look like. So the actual comics are in black and white. And they're done in... I tried to do a different style, but... fail. It still looks like Ken
Is
Steacy.
it just me, or is the color of the paper tinged a bit?
It is. I actually have a piece of newsprint from the 40s that I scanned and then overlaid to give it just that nice sort of ivory kind of tint.
That's so cool.
Okay? So when I did this cover, this is issue 1. Here's Ursinet doing what she does best, which is punching out Hitler. So I wanted to figure out how best to paint this. So I did some tests. And I have here, as part of this lot, this is one of the tests.
Whoa.
Okay? So what this is I took the black and white artwork, I printed it on Canson paper, which is this lovely textured paper, and then airbrushed this and then painted it. So this is like a little original painting. Okay? So as you can see, this is what became that. This is
That's
that.
so cool.
Okay? So, but again, this is just a rough sketch. Okay, so you get the original sketch and all the other things. Okay, so how are we doing? 25.91.
25.91 from Haven Jund.
All right.
Yund.
Do you still?
So that's in there.
Actually,
Then, 'cause we're at 2,500.
I don't need these now, but can I have the big Ursinet thing back, please? Because I have something else to show you. Maybe depends on how the bidding goes. Are we stuck at 25.91?
Well, you were talking, so now we're back on it.
Okay.
So, if you want me to accelerate this, I can always give Haven Jund a
I think
going
we should
once.
give him a going once.
All right.
Absolutely.
Well, then we're going once. 25.91. But if you have something else you want to show off,
Maybe.
then you'd better set a dollar amount quick.
Okay.
Well, because we've gone once.
All right. So,
Oh, there we
I'm
go.
sorry, Fuzzy died in with
Okay.
26. Nope, it didn't. Bidbot did not consider that a factual thing that occurred.
Huh. Check your donor account.
Oh, it might be the wrong format or something.
Oh, looks.
We'll get back to you. Look at that beautiful original. Oh, I'm sorry. There we go. 26.99.62 from Thinks Too Much.
adding texture. Woo.
Adding texture. That's a whole extra sense of value.
27. Okay. I got one more thing to throw in.
Uh-oh.
Wow.
Now, don't get too excited. All right. So actually, this is a sneak preview.
Ooh.
I beg your pardon.
This is a sneak preview. Now, there is a possibility that next year I will be doing a show of the originals. 2705. Great.
Wow.
So I'm not
Haven't done with 2705.
I am not letting any of the originals go at this point. that may change next year. However, what I have here, this is the original artwork for page 1 of Warbears number 3.
Oh,
So
the currently unreleased
the currently unreleased issue.
Warbears number
So
3.
that's some super spoilers, first of all.
Super
Wow.
spoilers.
The
But
war ends?
sorry, Alex. Who won? I'm watching the man in the high castle right now. Okay, so you'll notice a few things here. For example, this scene here, which is what I originally illustrated, is mirrored right here. So issue 3 starts right where issue 1, the original Ursinette story started. So effectively, issue 1 and 2 are the backstories that I wrote, and then issue 3 takes off from Margaret's story and then adds additional story elements.
So it's prequel, sequel.
Prequel, sequel, exactly. And then there's a coda on the very end, but I won't. No spoilers.
That is gorgeous. Can we please
So,
get that over on?
So again,
Secret coda.
this is what all the originals look like. But what I would do, what are we at now? 2705.
2705.
Fuzzy Dot has tried to bid again, and it hasn't updated.
Okay. If we can get this to $3,000, what I would do is I will make a giclée at same size out of this.
What's a giclée?
It's a squirt. It's French for squirt.
So to clarify, the original that you were holding is not going in
no,
because you want to hold on to them because you might be doing a
Yes.
show
but
of the originals.
what I would do is I will make a giclée, which is a print, a one-of-a-kind print of this piece of artwork, which will go with this, and I will sign that and personalize that for, if we can get this up to $3,000.
All right.
So,
Well, in the meantime, let's give Haven't Jund a going once at 2705.
do you want to put that actually on the camera? So, whoa, no.
Easy now.
He was
Easy
just
now,
moving
easy
the
now.
bell. Secret coda. Oh!
Whoa! There we go.
Well, there you go. Thanks too much for $3,000.
All right.
It's been one of a kind.
That was
That time, Fuzzy died. I'm sorry, but you had previously been outbid, so my apologies.
Was there
But
more
thanks too much with $3,000 going once.
Oh, yeah, he's good.
Oh, I'm sorry, Fuzzy
Oh,
died.
sorry.
Wait
All
a
right, Fuzzy
minute.
died is out. But there are some other bidders
Where
that
did
may
you
not yet
find-
be out.
Where did you find that? That's
Well, there we go.
interesting.
What is it?
That's a
Oh,
that's a rough version of that I did.
Huh.
we have a new high bid.
Oh, Hayden Jund.
You have your students over.
Hey, I said
Tutor
Haven and
sometimes.
okay, my apologies.
Interesting.
I was
Haven
saying
Jund.
Haven Jund, and someone else told me that I was.
Nah,
Doing
they
it
put
wrong.
They put in chat, it's pronounced like the word.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hayden Jund.
All right,
have,
$3,005
And $5
from Haven Jund. Going once.
Yours.
Oh, and Pat Rothfuss is in chat. Hi, Pat.
Yay!
Welcome to Desert Buzz. How you doing?
Who's Pat Rolfus?
You should
come up sometime.
Best-selling author, The Name of the Wind.
Ooh.
Yes. Kind of a big deal.
Wears very nice hats.
He's a really cool guy.
I believe you.
He's a very nice guy. Tasty Loxa.
Whoa! Yes.
With $3,010 says, "Is this
Welcome.
the Wee Bear Bears lot?" It sure is. You can bear all of your bears for a mere $3,010. You have the current leading bid, and more than that, you're going once.
Oh, but
I'm
Hayden
sorry.
Jund.
No, you're not.
This
because
is what I want to. Yes. This is what I
Haven
wanna see.
Jund
This is what I want to see.
is $315. $3,015. And we've already gone once on that because you managed to sneak it in just before that happened. So guess what? Cool. Going once already is happening to Haven Jund for $3,015.
I cannot imagine that Tasty Laxa is going to
No, they might.
step back.
They might.
They might.
Who
That's true.
knows?
That's true.
Let's find out together. Haven Jund, 3015, going twice.
Ooh, going twice. Whoa. So who knows? Next year, I may have.
There might be more war bears.
There might.
More
There
war
definitely
bears.
be more war bears.
Well, I haven't seen
More
word.
bears.
More
I haven't seen word either way from Tasty Loxa in chat, but you never can tell.
It's true.
So we've gone once,
We've gone twice.
and we've gone twice, both to Haven Jun for $3,015.
Ken needs to eat a food, Stacy. I agree with this.
Once,
Oh, now I'm hungry.
twice. Ken,
Is this it?
that's it.
This is it?
That's
Drop
it.
Well done. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
I thank you. Margaret thanks you.
Now the warbears
The
go
War
into
Bears thank you.
hibernation.
They do.
May I steal the bag?
You may. You may
you.
steal that.
So,
Where'd
Ken.
you get that lovely southern accent all of a sudden?
I have no idea.
So what?
Ken, we have one more giveaway,
How did the cosplay go?
and one. Oh, I'm sorry.
Still going
6
on.
minutes.
Cosplay is still going for
Okay.
6 minutes. You can get one the Thunder Bears. Thunder Bears.
Thunder Bears. Hey,
TM.
there's a matchup.
You should have pitched Jerry Anderson on Thunder Bears. There we go.
Yes.
Ken, you want this back, though.
Oh yes. Thank you.
So, Ken has one more giveaway
Yep.
and one more live auction.
Yep.
And I think that we may have to hold on to those for a few minutes.
Yes.
Are you cool to wander off and have a snack for 15 minutes and
Absolutely.
come back?
I can do that.
Great. Well, we'll do that because we have a driver changeover coming up in 10 minutes. And so we will take a brief pause of the Ken times. Unless we want to, we could probably set up the other giveaway
Let's
now.
do that. Let's
if
do that.
would
Okay.
work.
Yeah.
So
All
do you
right.
have the images?
Yes, I sent. Well, I don't have them, but I sent them to the appropriate peoples for examples of Ken Stacy sketch. So, what is your last
Okay,
giveaway?
the last giveaway is the monochrome color sketch by Ken Valio and Stacy, an amazing 8.5 by 11 watercolor, and that's to be paid for your choice of characters, and it can be a. I never get this right. What is an original? Is it an original character?
OC.
yes,
OC,
it
yes.
can be an OC if
It
you
is very
explain it.
often an OC, or you as. I mean, it can be a portrait of you, or just a portrait of your favorite character, or a portrait of you as your favorite character, whatever you like.
Now,
So if we
when
can,
Ken says sketch,
yes,
Yeah.
Ken's definition of sketch is different from what you or I determine as a sketch.
So there's a
let's-
sketch.
That's Briar's Hale.
Yeah.
That's the original. Here's an example.
yeah.
In chat, yeah.
This is not someone's original character, but this is from a previous Desert Bus. This is Ken's sketch,
And here's another sketch.
and we have. I sent a couple over to engineering.
Like,
Here's one. This one is an original character. This was Briar's
Don't steal.
from chat. They explained
oh man, I totally forgot about that.
what the Squirrel Girl one.
God, I've
Yeah.
done so much work. I'm going, oh, I did that.
And
Like,
I think there's a third example. Look, it's Jade from Beyond Good and Evil.
yes, that was Jade.
Squirrel
So,
Girl being a
That is what this giveaway will be. Now, Ken, what do you
Yes.
want to put this giveaway at? If you want to go for the clock at 9:51, I'm cool with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. This is a lot of work. Let me
Yeah.
tell you. I'm going to be on this for a good 45 minutes or more. One of my favorite Snoopy cartoons is Snoopy. What am I saying? God, my brain's not working. Peanuts. Yes. Okay.
Sorry.
So,
Wait.
so
Hold up.
9:51
Let's start the giveaway.
9:51.
Yeah.
for half an hour?
yes.
All right.
Okay.
So we'll go until 10:20. $9.51 or multiples thereof for multiple shots at winning the monochrome colored sketch by Ken Stacy. A character of your choosing.
Yes,
it can
indeed.
be a character what is from
What is from-
exists already, or it can be your original character if you explain it to Ken.
Yes.
You need only
And I have to apologize to, sorry, the person who won it last year, I was hoping to have ready for this year, but I ran out the clock. And it was an original character, but I'll get, with Ken, the longer it takes, the better it gets.
All right.
That's actually true.
yeah.
Yes, thank you.
So hey, look at that! Look at that last donation
Holy
there, Ken.
moly.
Oh, wow.
Holy moly.
$3,015.
Wow, that's
already
crazy.
We're so close to 50K.
I know.
All right, so we're going to start that.
across it.
That is crazy.
You were telling a story. We just wanted to get that out the
now I
door,
can't
so it
remember
started.
what was I saying? I was
I don't
talking
know.
about, nobody listens to me.
Sketches, something.
There's like 10,000 people listening to you right now.
Oh, hello.
So,
We were talking about doing sketches, and we were talking about how long it takes to do a sketch. Oh, yes! Peanuts. There we go. See, it's always these tangents. You know, you go off on these tangents. No, there's a wonderful Peanuts cartoon where Linus is saying to Lucy, Lucy, you tore up that drawing of a horse I did. And she said, I tore it up because it has no artistic merit. And Linus says, I spent 45 minutes drawing that horse, and she says, a true work of art takes at least an hour.
Wow.
I remember that.
Can I just say, I really hate Lucy.
Yes, everybody does.
You're supposed to, yeah.
Lucy's kind of awful.
She's I don't
the
know.
Asuka.
What did she grow up like?
Not even. Like, she doesn't even have redeeming qualities.
Good point.
I wonder what she grew up like. I mean, as an adult, what would Lucy?
She
who would
probably
Lucy
got
be?
everything she ever wanted.
I think when she grew up, she was Veronica Lay.
I
You know,
bet she
not
turned-
Veronica Lay. Veronica. What do you know from Betty and Veronica from Archie?
From Archie, yeah.
I bet she was an ambassador to an Eastern Bloc country.
Great.
Hey, friends. Ben, we're approaching the final 7 minutes of our shift.
It's true.
Since this is our duo shift, would you like to drive it in together? Do you want to share this chair?
Oh, look at that shift total, by the way.
Yeah,
Sure.
we broke 50K.
Wow!
Oh my goodness.
Good work, guys.
You want to
Well done.
you
Well
wanna
Yeah,
take
done.
this home with me?
buddy.
I'm glad I could help.
Are we doing two friends, one controller?
It's a duo shift.
Nice.
So let's take it home together because I was thinking like how can we wrap this up?
I mean,
Without crashing.
Look at these boys.
this is great. I'm just like, I mean, obviously we're not leaving without a dance party, but but I think so far this is exactly what I wanted it to be. We had so many fun
Both of
things
mine are
going
prime.
on.
Where's Unit 3?
There's Unit 4.
No, it's Unit 3. You start at 0, Serge. You're a programmer. You should know better.
Where's you? There it is. Ashley has it.
All right, how we?
Why is there 4?
Oh, sorry.
What a great photo of us!
Why
We're
is
not
not the
sorry.
Well, that's
question
from
we need to
last
ask?
year. I was
It
like,
certainly is.
how
No,
did
that's-
that happen?
That's got to be from this year. It's
Oh, it is from this year.
That's from this year. That's
How-
when it started because I'm wearing the pronoun. We're wearing the
so-
same clothes.
Or was that this morning?
I remember
Yes.
we used to do a lot of
7
caramel
years
dancing.
I'm like, Colin, are you
then
live
it
streaming
was,
your camera like somehow?
Gangnam Style.
Yep.
Are you
So
ready?
are we skibidi dancing?
These
there?
ones are actually random.
Ah.
ready?
Yeah.
Oh,
So you need to be pressed simultaneously.
We're gonna go 3, 2, 1, press. Okay.
How
Oh,
are we
wait,
going
so
to
can I
dance
press?
while
No, yeah,
team
yeah.
drives
On
the
the
bus?
count now.
You
Other
gotta-
hand.
you gotta
We have to
sachet.
press it together.
Ah, I see. Okay.
It's cooperation.
3, 2, 1, press.
Uh-oh. Oh, you nailed it.
Yeah.
I heard dancing.
Yeah, it's we're celebrating 50,000 shift total. And we're
$50,000 shift total.
I'm
How about
sorry.
52?
$52,000 shift total.
$52,000 shift total.
Woo!
Heck yeah.
It's the only time I get to dance.
right? I mean, you can dance on your own, but you can dance.
There's no fun dancing.
You can dance with friends.
Dance like no one's watching, but make sure at least 6,000 people are watching.
Well, they're not friends of mine.
Yeah, those people.
Yay!
I'm exhausted.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
Hi,
that was awesome.
exhausted. I'm your son. Bam!
Got him.
Oh man, I've been waiting 30, almost 7 years to tell that one.
What did I miss?
Not much.
Blue Anteater, yes, there is one more auction. We're going to hold off on it until the driver changeover
Oh, yes, I'm
has
going to
occurred.
have. I'm going for snackies.
James's.
Go for it.
Is that what I'm doing now?
Yeah, we will mute your mic,
Mm-hmm.
and you're good. And we go have some snacks and come back in like 10 minutes, and we'll do that.
I have my.
Do you want to bring all of your stuff and we can get you started on signing?
Yeah, good idea.
Oh,
Save time.
no. I want to go eat snackies.
Well, you can do that too.
Let me see. What else have I got?
Nothing was better together than original artwork and snacks with powder.
Yeah, that's a really super bad idea.
Got some big greasy cold cuts.
Last with the late bid. Are you cozy where you're sitting, my dude?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Heck yeah. All right.
This was a good first ever driving shift.
Holy
buddy.
moly! I don't. Yeah, this has been a high bar for driver
Yeah,
shifts.
James is gonna get a good little start.
Yeah. He's siphoning off.
Yeah, classic Turner.
So what am I going to do with these?
With what?
Throw them up and see who catches them.
Okay.
What are they?
Well, the Jello Man and Wobbly cup. Oh, and there's a Victor Nyano pin.
Maybe we can have that live on our shelf.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there you go. Absolutely, that's good. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, here.
How
There's a
about-
lid.
How about let's put it on?
Whoa.
Oh, Dad.
Let's put
Dad.
it on this
I thought you'd be further away when I threw that.
Well, I was moving towards it.
It's
Yeah.
beach that doesn't have depth perception,
Oh, good idea.
Graham.
Right.
Holy moly.
It's a fun pastime for people who are forgetful, is throwing things at Beach.
Poor Beach. Okay.
Really?
Did you figure out what?
My brain's broken.
Oh, that's not so good.
Alex,
Hi.
your dad is wearing a mostly blue jumpsuit with yellow accents. What bar is Ken Steacy tonight?
Oh, what?
What does that mean?
I'm also lost.
This scheme is really distinctive. I feel like
Chad, can you help us out here? So Ken, the game of
Hi.
What Bar is from an Irish wrestling storyline review podcast called OSW Review, and we're trying to figure out what chocolate bar wrapper you look like.
Something from Sweden.
Yeah, I'm thinking either something Swedish or like some high-end fancy
He
milk
definitely
chocolate.
is an IKEA,
I'm thinking.
but he's not. That's not a
I
candy
was
bar.
thinking Milky Way for the blue, but there isn't yellow.
What color was the Take 5 wrapper?
I don't
Take
remember.
5.
Oh, Clark.
I also don't have my phone.
Ooh.
Pretty. Oh, a
Twirl.
twirl. Cadbury twirl bar. Now,
Twirl's
there we
not
go.
bad.
Like
No,
the
Take 5
Cadbury
was
brandy.
red.
That's good.
Blue and
That's,
gold.
That's perfect.
Hi.
That's absolutely perfect.
Bounty?
Oh,
Really?
Perky Nana?
Isn't Bounty
Yeah,
a
Rochelle?
liquor picker-upper?
It is also a blue coconut.
Whisper
chocolate.
gold. Oh, yeah.
Really?
Oh,
Or
no,
mounds.
he's the wrong ratio to be a Butterfinger.
Swedish fish.
What's the Mounds wrapper like these days?
I feel like that's blue.
Yeah, see, Butterfinger.
Yeah, if he was reversed, he would be a Butterfinger. I love this game.
Better not lay a finger.
Sky bar.
Oh, here we go.
My dad.
Hey, Dad.
Hang on, let me
Butterfinger.
send a picture over to.
Well,
Yeah.
we did it, buddy. We made it to 12.
I need a lot of room.
Oh,
Like a lot, if we could get like a lot
I'm
of,
scared.
yeah,
Alright.
just
I'm
like,
afraid.
yeah, I need,
Oh,
yeah. Let's just
James.
move this up here.
alright.
I think even the couch is sort of in the splash zone. So
What do you splash zone?
Wait, are we pulling the...
I'm just gonna.
Graham, you're fine.
I'm okay. Okay, good.
Yeah, you're fine.
So you need everyone out of the... Do we have to move the couches?
No, you're good.